Welcome back to another live stream, but this time it is Coke with Kevin in honor of probably the beard's last day. Unless Doge goes to $1 within the next 5 hours, the beard has to go. We unfortunately made this agreement on Twitter and via YouTube live stream while we were covering Dogecoin. And so I figure, hey, why not do a little ask me anything. AMA with Coke with Kevin. See? Coke and Kevin. So, got any questions? Yeah, hey, you know, if Doge runs to $1, we got 5 hours, folks. It stays. That was the deal. So anyway, cheers to Coke. Anyway, yeah, welcome. Let's see what kind of questions anybody has. We got chat is open for this, so chat is totally open for which could be a problem. I don't know. Maybe Where's the Topo Chico? The Topo Chico from the last video is actually right here. I kind of forgot it was on this desk, but the Topo Chico is really, really good. Coke though is next level, but I don't know. You should probably have it every day. This you could have every day. So yeah, treat and bread and butter, so to speak. Good luck reading the chat. I know, right? Maybe. Let's see. When will the Fed crash the market? There's a good question. I like that question. When will the Fed crash the market? Well, we're already starting to hear. I just posted a video about this. We're already starting to hear a little bit of a U-turn with people inside the Fed, and it doesn't really surprise me that you start seeing, or that we will start seeing some dissension within the Fed. My expectation is we'll see even more dissension within the Fed over the next few months, as at least until we get to that next economic data. Because see, the thing is, there we go. The thing is, what Jerome Powell is doing is, you know, it's unique. It's a little bit unpopular, and he's really trying to hold true to what his argument is. And his argument is, hey, we're just going to wait until the end of the year, basically, to see what inflation is then. And that's going to be a really strong position to hold, especially as you got some crazy, inflation data coming up in the next few months. We're going to see some of the highest numbers that we've seen in a very long time. Somebody's saying Tesla Powerwall to buy Bitcoin. Gosh, you know, it's funny. Every time people talk to me about the Tesla Powerwall, nobody says, hey, my power bill is $400 or $500. Should I get the Powerwall? In that case, probably the answer is yes. Most people are like, should I get the Tesla Powerwall? And then they're trying to find a reason to justify it. Like somebody the other day is like, hey, I'm going to rent a house out to 7 roommates. Should I get like 4 Tesla Powerwalls? And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? It's crazy. You know, one of the big things, and we talk about this so much in stocks and the psychology of money, is this rationalization of expenses that we do. It's so common. We want something because we want the Tesla Powerwall. Well, why? Why do I want it? You know? Yeah, I've heard of Delaware statutory trusts that kind of promise you the 1031 into them. That might go away with the Biden thing. You know, they promise you interest. Or, you know, sometimes 6-7% on real estate. It's great. They're exciting. They're good for people who are on the, you know, ready to get into that payoff phase of life. Somebody's wondering why I stopped streaming on Twitch. I might stream on Twitch again for games. I don't know. I really like YouTube. I think part of me thinks if I was gonna stream gaming again, I would just do it on this channel. I don't know. Maybe that would be unpopular. Yeah, we know what we should run a. Well, I don't even want to do it right now. I was gonna say run a Twitter poll, but it's Coke time, okay? It's not Twitter. I don't want to go on Twitter and then see something. It usually happens. 30K ready to invest. Where should I put it? Well, you got to ask yourself, what debts do you have, and where are you with monthly payments, and can you afford to buy a house? Can you get into real estate? Leverage into real estate in a safe way where you know you can make the payment. So lots of apparently expert stock investors here in the chat. Do you think the dollar will move to a digital dollar? I think there'll be a digital version in the future. It'll be like a central bank digital currency. But you know, is it going to be something that replaces the dollar? Probably not anytime soon. And even if it did, I would imagine it would stay. You know, it'd still be something that they could print more of, digitally print more of, which is basically what they do now. Somebody says, why did I sell Arkamoto? See, you got to get your facts straight, folks. I never owned Arkamoto. Yeah. Tesla 6 months. Tesla 6 month price prediction could be rocky. But Tesla 1 year, I don't see, and I would love to come back to this day. Maybe somebody mark this on a calendar. Mark this on your calendar, okay? April 30th, 2022. Tesla, $1,250. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Would not surprise me at all. That I would almost come to expect that. Like if it wasn't 1,250, be like, oh, what's up with Tesla, man? But yeah, I mean, there are endless catalysts coming this year, and really so many things holding Tesla down. This Fugazi with the crash in Texas is a complete ripoff on Tesla. The complaints about brake failure in China is Fugazi as well. They're not even letting Tesla investigate the issue. It's a disaster. You've got, this is somebody who's complaining about having had a car accident due to brake failure. But then Tesla released a statement going, yo, we looked at the logs and it looks like you were able to brake just fine during the 30 minutes prior to the crash. Here are all the logs of you braking totally fine. And you're not letting us investigate the car after the crash. Why are you slandering us, basically? Yet nobody hears about those details. We just hear headlines about people protesting in China over their Teslas, and that's leading to a lot of people going, "Oh, I don't want to own a Tesla then, or you're not going to sell Tesla stock." It's so weenie baby stupid. That's really dumb. All right. So, are we getting to the lows of stocks? Oh, people have been, well, it depends what you're looking at. If you're looking at index funds like the S&P 500, you're at all-time highs. It's crazy because really what's happening, the reality of what's happening is you have an intra stock market rotation. So the stock market is floating up. It's just heavily rotating and picking up the other sectors. The flashlight, like I say, isn't on SPACs and high PEs right now. Although that will come back, especially as other things become more expensive. I think people start U-turning and going, wait a minute, why are we paying these prices for those stocks when we could be paying those prices for those stocks? Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Cacao. That is correct. Should I join EXPI? Yeah, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. Absolutely. I think it's a great idea. Do I outperform the S&P? I always have every year. We'll see if this year's different. Yeah. All right, what else here? Somebody says I'm too bullish. Well, at least I have an opinion. You ever look at or watch grain and livestock commodities? Okay, so I'll be transparent here. I don't know anything about commodities other than there's literally no difference between the individual product. Like there's no difference between that ounce of copper and that ounce of copper. And I know that's just the definition of a commodity. But that makes it very difficult for me to understand the competitive nature of those businesses. Is it just, futures, fluctuations? I have no idea. I don't do commodities. It's just something I'm very transparent about. I don't do. Invest in RuneScape. Would love that. Interview with Kevin O'Leary in Mind Medicine. Yeah, I mean, when they're ready, I'm ready. You know, Kevin, as somebody mentioned, Kevin O'Leary even had the live stream scheduled on his channel for that morning, and we both had to cancel it when. Oh, there's the Coke. When MindMed you turned there temporarily, but I think it's temporary. I don't think there's anything sinister. Like Mind Medicine, not so worried about it. Somebody had a question. Michael Burry started investing in water a few months ago. Yeah, he also deleted his Twitter account. Let's see. What else do we have here? Get Kathy Wood on your show. Oh my gosh, would love that. Let's see. What else do we have here? I'm 15 and have about 5K in stocks. Since I don't have enough capital to buy in money calls, should I use margin? I use Robinhood, so it'd be $5 a month. For most people, I would honestly say just stay away from calls. if you're doing call options or really just options in general, if you're doing these derivatives, you probably are trying to build wealth faster. And I would recommend considering the safest leverage in investing that exists, in my opinion. And that would be real estate. Do you use margin when you place a call? No, because I use cash that's available in my accounts now because I've paid all my margin down. All right. Yeah, and that's another thing. At 15, don't use margin. Yeah, that's probably another aspect. Not financial advice, obviously, here. This is Coke with Kevin, after all. Really enjoying that Coke lately. Yeah, you can finally type in chat. Yep, exactly. It's for Coke with Kevin. Hold on, I can't see correctly. There we go. Did any research into Ripple? Nope. Clueless. Do you think lumber will continue to rise because of the 1031 rule changing? Yeah, I don't know all of the actual results of what's going to happen with that 1031 issue. I really think we got to see the law. That's really going to help. At this point, I don't even want to think about it that much anymore because we just got to see the law. I mean, there could be so many loopholes baked into it, and to me, that's what I'd be looking for. Is it 500K per year? Is it per property? Is it per tax filing? I mean, all of these things could make huge differences. I mean, Biden's shaking the bush, making lots of changes here. Bullish on Shift earnings. Not so bullish on Peloton, but I'm not going to sell any of my Peloton. I don't really care. If it drops, I can buy more. A lot of things have been dropping lately, although Tesla did have a nice rebound today. So what else? This is why I say never squander a red day. The problem is we've had lots of red days. This is why you just go out there, make more money, and keep plowing it into the market. Ideally, just stocks. Keep your life simple. Options are very, very volatile. You're going to start investing like Warren Buffett in that Coke. I will not invest like Warren Buffett into Coca-Cola. No, I will not. So let's see. Somebody said something about Rust. I want to see that question. Let's see. Do you play anything besides Rust on Steam? I mean, I used to play like everything. Counter-Strike, Splinters. I wish they would bring Splinter Cell back. Or like when the new Halo comes out. Or it'd be fun would be the new... they're going to do the relaunch of the Burning Crusade. Oh my gosh, that's going to be... Ooh, that's going to be juicy. That I'm looking forward to. I don't know if anybody else is, but the relaunch of the Burning Crusade is like throwback. Have I been margin called? Never. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Okay. Never been margin called. I have never had a margin call. Okay, Kevin, are you going to watch the Berkshire meeting? Yes. Yeah, stay tuned. I haven't actually looked up what time it is. They should probably do that and schedule it. Berkshire meeting. Oh, okay. When is it? Information. Webcast May 1. Okay, why wouldn't they put a time there? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's at 9:30 in the morning. Well, yeah, I guess so. Sure, we could do that. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, and their insights too. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant minds. Big respect. With new tax changes, would you prefer investing in stocks or real estate? Both, still 50-50, but it would change the type of real estate I would be looking at. Really, I mean, I was this close to really wanting to dive into some bigger multifamily. Now I'm like, why? It's harder to get a wedge deal on them. It's now the 1031 rule is going to screw your ability to rotate out of them without you paying huge taxes. It's going to suck. It's going to suck a lot. It's just not good. So turn off phone, no margin call. Now that is a winning mindset right there. Thoughts on virtual real estate scam? Like a total joke. Let's see. News on that Tesla plaid? I don't know. I'm not going to get one. Please interview Brian Foote, CEO of Humble. Trading algorithm. Hey, if anybody's got connections with CEOs, hit them up and then ask them to hit me up. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to say. I forgot what the other question was. Oh, well. Would you buy more Coinbase today, and by when do you think it'll reach its IPO price? I think it'll well exceed its IPO price, certainly by 2024. And I shouldn't say certainly because that sounds like a guarantee. But I believe strongly that by 2024, this is, $600 stock. I have a hard time not seeing that. Even that's in my bear case scenario too. And that's why I've been so gung-ho on Coinbase. And the sell-off has been great because it's just giving me an opportunity to sort of add more over time. So am I moving out your crypto out of BlockFi with this new rate change? I mean, I have to say I'm a little upset after all this fundraiser or sort of this advertising and partnerships, the rate changes coming so soon after. It doesn't feel so good. A little disappointed. I haven't made any decisions yet though. 6 months of chat for $17.99 is a great deal. I didn't know you could do that. Is that a thing now? Can you really do that? You can now buy 6 months of the chat? I had no idea. I've never even heard of that. That's very interesting. Yeah, because usually we don't do this open live stream because I mean you could see how wild the chat here gets. It's and there are people spamming the same thing over and over again. It's kooky. But let's see. Click join. Join to get perks. I don't see that. Where if that's a feature, that's pretty cool because I always thought it was a monthly thing. All right, maybe only some of you are being offered that. I don't know. Who knows? Celsius is offering 5%. I know, but what's just going to happen is do I ever read these? Yeah. As soon as people move over to that, the rates will go down as well. Yeah, I know I could do slow mode. Let's see. Oh, let's start a WoW BC guild. I'm so tempted. Should I sell my Jan 2022 out of the money Neo and Xpeng calls at an 80% loss or wait for it to run? I mean, it's a personal decision, but dude, you got lots of time for this chip shortage to clear up. I personally believe there's going to be more of an upside in between now and then than there will be downside in your theta decay. Just my take. Yeah. Staking? No. Mostly, I will say I would be probably much more heavily investing in crypto if the stock market didn't fall in February. Like if the stock market just kept running in February through now and we didn't have this decline in stocks, probably only be buying crypto right now because stocks I think would just be too expensive. Everything would be above my expectations if that had been true. Now I've had this little pleasant opportunity of stocks falling, which is great. So, does your real estate course include personal advice on legal issues I run into for deals at online auctions? Well, I'm not an attorney, so I can't give you legal advice. And I don't know why you would run into legal issues at online auctions. I mean, it sounds like you need an attorney just based on the question you're asking. It's a little bit of an odd question. It may be context is missing. We'll see. Germany to invest money into Bitcoin? Really? Is that? I don't know if that's fake. I will check. I haven't heard that. Proposed legislation in Germany could allow 425 billion to flow into crypto. Huh. I don't know. Sometimes you see these news things. New German law could theoretically bring 425 billion of institutional investment into cryptocurrency. Okay, well that was that from yesterday. I don't see anything about the government doing that. Now I don't know about that. I don't know where that's coming from. Sometimes I get very skeptical with some of the things that we hear and see out there. It's crazy how crazy. It's crazy how crazy. Oh yeah, that makes sense. How some of the news stories are out there. So let's see. Somebody says Ethereum's running. Is that the case? It's like Ethereum price. What is it right now? CoinDesk says, oh yeah, that's a nice run. That's really good. Yeah, look at that. We almost just gained $80. Oh, nice job, Ethereum. It's probably because of Mr. Kaplan. We just did the video on the president of the Dallas Fed, Mr. Kaplan. And that was something else. Woo! Watch that if you haven't seen that. New housing development in Charlotte, North Carolina, building houses to rent only. Bummer. All right. What else we got? Babies for profit is over. Yeah, probably have to share. This is gonna be the last video with El Beardo. So yeah, thoughts on Shopify. You know, Shopify, they smashed earnings so well, but you still saw that sell-off at Shopify. Enjoy a cup of coffee on me. Oh, well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'd love to get Mark Cuban on here. Make it happen. But yeah, it's cheers from Disneyland. Oh, come on. Lucky you. They just opened. Oh, that's freaking awesome. I'm going to probably be there within the next 2 weeks. I'm actually really looking forward to that. So Disney's going to be fun. But yeah, I wonder, how is it? Is it busy in Disney right now? I'm curious to know about that. Thoughts on small caps like Affirm and Palantir? Like Palantir, haven't gotten in on the Affirm train though. I think it's oversold substantially. Like a lot. It's crazy. Handshake thoughts? What about like people handshaking again? I don't know. I think the handshake will come back. You know, I think there are a lot of people who won't anymore, but no, I'm not gonna live stream Disney. Florida Disney is packed. Well, I don't think Florida Disney has the capacity limitation that California does. See, California has like isn't it like a 35 or something like that? Oh, here somebody said Disney is perfect right now. We got all the rides and it's not super packed. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like if you can get into Disneyland right now, you can hit all the rides and not have to wait. When's the first Meet Kevin tour happening? We've already had a Meet Kevin tour. Had a Meet Kevin tour in 2019 through February of 2020. In fact, the last one was in Las Vegas at the Bellagio. And I still remember everybody was like, you know, doing sort of introductory, everybody shake everybody's hands kind of thing, you know, as we're starting. And we were even joking like, oh, better hope nobody has COVID in the room. Like it was a joke then. It was like, oh yeah, okay, another pandemic. Oh, I haven't heard of that before. You know, because I mean we had like the swine flu and then it was the avian flu and all this stuff. So it was very, very bizarre. Very bizarre. Disney vlogs would kill it. Maybe one day in the future. I'm totally down to travel and vlog stuff. I used to do that. Some of my course members found a video of me at Disney. It's actually a vlog video that's public. It's a joke, but it was pretty funny that some of them found it. It was probably from 5 years ago, which is crazy. Neo. I got to do a video on Neo. So I'd stay tuned on that. I got to write that down. I got to do a Neo video. Neo. Let's write down Neo. I like Neo. Oh, what's this one? I remember reading about the first case in China during Jan 2020. Should have bought puts. I know. Everybody thinks about that. People cast not wanting to work with Musk. Well, whatever. They're just being babies. It's gonna be like the most viewed show ever. They should be happy about it. What was I gonna write down? Oh, Neo. Okay. I wrote it down. Boxing. Kevin versus Shama. Do you ever see yourself stepping away from YouTube? No. I think no matter what I do, I would love to continue to always share perspectives on YouTube. I think it's so fun. I like it. You know, whether I'm complaining about the Weenie Babies or vlogging Disney. There were a million vloggers at Disney today. I bet. Probably every influencer going there. And it's day one. Wasn't today's day one, right? I bet. So interview. No, I don't want to interview somebody who got a YOLO on Doge. I think it's exactly the wrong precedent we should be setting. Let's see here. Am I still buying a house? Well, watch my video. I just posted a house update. Watch that. Political aspirations. Sure, but politics is very, very tricky. You know, you have to pick a side. It's scary. But it's beyond that. It's also like the question is how much power can you have? It depends how much support you can get from the other people you're working with. If you're in Congress, you need the support of your caucuses. If you're a leader, you have to have the support of the Congresses. It's not easy. It's a lot to do there. The best investing book you've ever read. Go to metkevin.com/shop. Check that out a little bit. Can you do Twitter Spaces? Man, there's so much social media crap to do. Honestly, I've just decided it's all YouTube. Like, even if I do gaming, like I mentioned earlier, it's probably just gonna be YouTube. Is just, I don't know, just simple. Keep life simple. Probably too many eggs in one basket, but oh well. Hey, get Elon on. Let's make it happen. So how many hours of sleep do I get? I don't know. It depends on the day. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 6. Yeah. Updates on EXPI or Matterport. I love both of them. They're both getting smacked upside the head right now, but that's okay. Do you know that more than 10,000 Coca-Cola soft drinks are consumed per second? I can't even finish one of these in 1 second. I think they mean like taking a sip per second. That's interesting. Kevin, why can't you convince your wife to move to Florida? It's great weather and 0 state tax. Great laws and less regulation here. Yeah. So having lived in Florida for 16 years, I can tell you Florida's weather doesn't hold a candle to California's weather, at least SoCal's weather. However, you guys got the warm beach, okay? The warm beach, that's what I want. I got cold Pacific water here, and it sucks. Warm beach, you got me there. The 2 to 4 rain every day and sunshine before and after, the thunderstorms, the hurricanes. I don't really miss that stuff. Australia actually is another area. The southern coast of Australia is another area that's part of the Mediterranean climate, just like Southern California. There's only 7% of the world that is in a zone with a Mediterranean climate. So I'd be careful with angel investing. Everything's so overpriced right now. Even stuff off the market, it's intense. So what else do we have here? Texas. Yeah, it's probably a mistake. I went to Austin in August with Laura. And just like go to California for what, like the 2 months it's hot in Texas, and or okay, maybe it's a little more than that. I love Texas. Like the people are awesome in Texas. Oh, did I lose y'all? Are we gone? All right. Well, if the stream's over, I guess it's over. Is that the case? Still going for me. Am I back? I got lots of F's here. Maybe it's F like you failed. I've never actually had it cut out like that. We're good? We're back? All right. But anyway, people in Texas and Florida, I love the beach in Florida, the places in Texas, the food in Texas, the food in Austin, food in really all of Texas is really good. But yeah, Illinois, California, New York, lots of other, there are lots of states. Yeah, lots of states. I'm back. Okay, great. More questions? Anyone? Any other questions? Cuts out when there's an ad. I did not have an ad. No way. It's here. I could put one in. I think I can. You heard about 3D printed houses? I have. I think the scaling them is going to be very interesting. I do think there's a potential benefit of 3D printed houses with like guest units. That is potentially interesting to me. CCIV, Alliance or Horde? Usually Horde, but I have played Alliance quite a bit. So what happened to Alliance always winning AV has now turned into Horde always winning AV. Alterac Valley? I was surprised to hear that flip-flop. That's crazy. CCIV, yeah, look, still bullish on them actually producing. I do think they're going to be a vehicle selling company. Still want to know more. I need to have more answers on the software, the self-driving tech. I think the Apple partnership is just a fugazi rumor. Enphase being oversold, totally agree. Love Enphase. I'm more bullish on Enphase than I am on Lucid. Lucid was always a spec play for me, but I'm very confident it'll go up very nicely. The car is great, and I think it's going to be great for that audience that's like, you know what, I want to try a pure electric car company that's not one of the OGs like the Mercedes or BMW. And I'm very bullish on people giving Lucid a shot in that sense, especially as they start introducing the lower cost vehicles. So I got to try the FUV out, the fun utility vehicle. I think that'd be fun. So thoughts on Reits? Yeah, generally I stay away from Reits. Reits is something I think you can get into when you're getting closer to retirement. So, all right, folks, this has been fun. I got to go. I appreciate y'all being here. I hope you enjoyed Coke with Kevin. Last day with El Beardo, the beard. Thanks for being here, folks. Elon's not going to bomb SNL. Don't worry. It'll be fine. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.